Let's see what this is like. Reading from Permaculture, a Designer's Manual by Bill Mollison. This book was written in, let's see, 1988. I'd like to just start at the beginning. I'm gonna skip the preface. Should I? I'm not sure why I would. Preface. To many of us who experienced the ferment of the late 1960s, there seemed to be no positive direction forward, although almost everybody could define those aspects of the global society that they rejected. And these include military adventurism, the bomb, ruthless land exploration, the arrogance of polluters, and a general insensitivity to human and environmental needs. From 1972 to 1974, I spent some time laterally with David Holmgren in developing an interdisciplinary earth science, permaculture, with the potential for positivistic, integrated, and global outreach. It was January 1981 before the concept of permaculture seemed to have matured sufficiently to be taught as an applied design system, when the first 26 students graduated from an intensive 140-hour lecture series. Today, we can count thousands of people who have attended permaculture design courses, workshops, lectures, and seminars. Graduates now form a loose global network and are effectively acting in many countries. The permaculture movement has no central structure, but rather a strong sense of shared work. Everybody is free to act as an individual, to form a small group, or to work within any other organization. We cooperate with many other groups with diverse beliefs and practices. Our system includes good practices from many disciplines and systems, and offers them as an integrated whole. Great changes are taking place. These are not as a result of any one group or teaching, but as a result of millions of people defining one or more ways in which they can conserve energy, aid local self-reliance, or provide for themselves. All of us would acknowledge our own work as modest. It is the totality of such modest work that is impressive. There is so much to do that there will never be enough people to do it. We must all try to increase our skills, to model trials, and to pass on the results. If a job is not being done, we can form a small group and do it. When we criticize others, we usually point the finger at ourselves. It doesn't matter if the work we do carries the permaculture label, just that we do it. By 1984, it had become clear that many of the systems we had proposed a decade earlier did, in fact, constitute a sustainable earth care system. Almost all that we had proposed was tested and tried, and where the skills and capital existed, people could make a living from products derived from stable landscapes. Although this is not a primary aim of permaculture, which seeks first to stabilize and care for land, then to serve household, regional, and local needs, and only thereafter to produce a surplus for sale or exchange. In 1984, we held our first international permaculture conference and awarded about 50 applied diplomas to those who had served 2 years of applied work since their design course. Those of us who belong to the permaculture family have cause to be proud, but not complacent. Work has scarcely begun, but we have a great team of people which increases in numbers daily. To empower the powerless and create 1 million villages to replace nation states is the only safe future for the preservation of the biosphere. Let interdependence and personal responsibility be our aims. Author's note. By the way, pardon the the generator noise, please. Well, pardon the darkness. Good night.